Hi, I'm Raven, and today we're back to Horizon Zero Dawn. We have to go to Sunfall, if I remember the name correctly. Because apparently there are other shadow carjas there that we... Yes, Sunfall. Some other shadow carjas that we have to defeat. We also listen to some audios. I don't remember how you pronounced it. That made us understand that apparently that Hellis guy is the boss of the cult, but he doesn't have any real power. He's not like a king or something like that. He's just the boss, but he doesn't have any real power, although he thinks he was the chosen one by the sun. The chosen one, not the chosen undead, though. They're different games. So the ruler apparently is a child that Hellis is trying to educate about the cult of the sun, according to which a king should forget the bad sound of the words I'm gonna use, but a king should not show mercy, pity, any weak emotion or feeling.
Thanks for the history lesson.
Feelings that the kid's mother is trying to teach him, and Hellis isn't happy with that.
That's what I'm hoping.
He told us that the mother grabbed him and covered his eyes, encouraging him to rest his head on her chest. And Hellis asked himself, wondered, how can a king be a king if he doesn't see? Well, maybe the one who is blinded by the sun is you, and not the kid. We'll see. This is the arena, supposedly. And the circle of the sun, I don't remember how Hellis called it, but it's clearly an arena. Let's see.
Don't pass up these good.
Okay, perfect. Oh no, maybe, did I do something very stupid now, or not? I don't know, let's see. I mean, we can go back up, but it's just gonna take longer, I suppose. No, okay. Over here. Perfect. And then where? Ooh, a pub. I like it. We never drink or eat anything in this game. It would have been nice to experience a little bit of
Welcome to the Citadel,
the
Aloy.
lifestyle.
I'll check back.
But I understand this is not an RPG, so it makes sense.
One day, he had a little.
Outlanders, if you want to hear about today's bounties, head for the throne room. You're not going to make any shards by standing out here.
Wait. I'm having flashbacks.
Listen up, Bahamas.
I hear the Shadow Cards are looking for one of their own. Should pay well.
By the glory of the sun revealed,
I never walked in here
Behold,
wearing my
radiant
armor. I
Edaman,
always picked
the
up
one
a shadow
true
armor
Sun King,
first.
the
Because
light in
I always
shadow,
got the impression
whose
that
will is light
if I
and
didn't
whose
have any
light
shadow
is law.
clothing, I couldn't enter here.
I command
This place,
Lucian's
but apparently
Bahavas
we
to
can.
speak in my behalf.
Whatever. So this is Itamen,
By the will
the
of
child
radiant Edaman does the
Healis
sun
was
glare
talking
down
about, and
mercilessly
Bahavas
upon the
is the
traitor
priest
Uthid.
that
To the
apparently
hunter who
helps
brings
him,
his head to us shall go a bounty of 500
and the mother
shards.
brought him to
Prisoners than
her
royalty,
chest
don't you think?
as Healis
Your hair.
recorded in
You and
the
I
audio.
need to chat, little huntress. The green tent down in Shadowside. I'll be waiting.
Kind of busy.
We both know you're no killer for hire. Uthid is innocent. So come see me while there's still time to save him.
So, the way in I spoke of is right behind you.
You've got to be kidding.
Not at all. And you needn't worry about the Kestrels. They'll be too busy acting important to pay attention to you.
First time in the Citadel, gotta see the sun ring from on high.
Oh, the Kestrels.
So
Ah,
The
they
balustrade.
want us to see this,
It's a
boy.
short drop from there.
It's quite an impression.
that woman was flirting, or what did she, or did she just want her help? I mean, why flirting if you want help? But whatever, she's free to do whatever she wants. I mean, I don't think Aloy
The
was
other side of
bothered
the
by
tower.
it,
Look for a vent.
so it's okay. Ooh, okay. Okay, we have 7 healing potions magically. I thought the maximum was 6, but okay. And we have our health bar full. We have our strongest armor. Okay, yeah. The headpiece is very, very ugly, but it's functional, I suppose. And we're ready to go.
Here before.
Obviously. Now, it's very important that you hear what I'm about to say. I've shown you the way in, but this humble vent marks a point of no return. Before you descend into the depths here, you should be fully committed, equipped, and focused. No distractions. If you have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace. I won't tolerate whining. Is that clear?
Aye,
Tolerate
sir.
What I give you, Silence. I didn't ask you along for the ride.
She's also right. We don't have to do anything. We are focused since age 6 apparently. So the focus,
I'm
we
heading down.
definitely
I've spent a
have
lifetime
that.
trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from.
Bad pun,
The
I
old
know.
ones achieved such
But my
marvels only
puns
to fall
are
into
only
silence and death.
bad.
A lifetime of
Always.
failure, as year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach,
Hello.
until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you will have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. 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 Malfunction.
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobek here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Emergency venting authorized.
I underestimated you. So by now,
Guess you can't have everything.
that will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn. We found it.
Are you really so surprised?
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
Please take a seat and wait for your name to be called. A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
A smaller room.
Please proceed.
I like how Aloy
for an important message regarding the purpose of your visit.
agreed to opening the gates without even knowing what that symbol meant.
A holographic theater.
ZD-01 data intact. Initiating playback.
Just like we do when we are reading contracts about
Welcome
games
to Project
and
Zero Dawn. I am General
computer
Harris,
programs
Chairman
installing.
of the Joint Chiefs of Staff
We
of
never
the
read.
United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret super weapons program, the technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them, and they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a super weapons program, and it will not save us. Nothing will save us. Here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down. The entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating. Waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. Zero Day. The day that life on Earth ceases to exist is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
That doesn't make sense. Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it.
A secret project. In Italian, we have an expression
Castrals.
for stuff
I got
like
in.
that,
Through the vents.
which is
Let nothing stop you from
not.
learning the truth.
I mean, it's not very bad, but
What is this place? Two?
it has somewhat of a strong language. And I'm not sure I can say it here on YouTube, but it's perfect for situations like this. It's typically Italian. We don't have a translation in any other language. But it translates to, let's see if I can find a translation. It's always meant sarcastically. I mean, the tone you use is sarcastic all the times, but the expression itself doesn't have to be sarcastic every time.
Elizabeth Sobek.
In the meantime, Aloy learned that to go through doors, she has to use the name of Elizabeth Sobek. Well done, my child.
Does that have to be the end?
So the expression could be translated as
a future. What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew?
Wow, that's important stuff. Wow, that's very important. Wow, that's
fully automated
crucial information. But you don't use it for information only.
At its core, it would need a true AI.
It's like, I don't know,
trillions of decisions
you mostly use it when
the biosphere, an immortal guardian,
you don't care about something.
the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
So, as you saw, the program Sobek was talking about was divided in subcategories. Can we call it that way? I don't know. And they had names. Now, if my memory serves me correctly, I think Minerva is a Roman goddess, but I think the others were Greek mythological figures, not only gods, not just gods, also titans or stuff, I suppose.
Here we go. Another one of these.
Oh no.
Need to find
Oh
the
no.
configuration.
Oh my god. Okay. And each of them had a function. And also, if you noticed, each of them had a symbol. And the symbol that was associated with Hades is the same symbol that the cultists have on their either the back of the capes they wear or on their
I should check the
upper
door.
arm. So they apparently worship Hades, which makes sense.
There's a part missing.
There's a part missing.
Maybe there's a storage area nearby.
Okay. Let's find it here and then install it.
That should do the trick.
Okay.
Now let's get that door open.
Down. Right and up. Oh no, it's... Well, let's try, but I don't think it'll work because it's turned upside down, right? Yeah. Yeah, it didn't work. Okay, so down, left, up. Okay. Then left and down. Yes. Now it should work. No. What did I do wrong?
That did it.
Okay, I didn't turn one of them.
Now
Okay.
to see what lies beyond it.
Okay.
Eclipse. They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia. It's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
Okay. Oh, he saw us. Okay. We can fight them with a spear, so let's just use a spear. I mean, we can now fight them with spear because when we were playing normal, it was very difficult, even with bow and arrow. but even more than with a spear. Okay. One less. Please let me pillage in peace. Where are you? Oh, there. Perfect. Okay. No. No. Oh, he's here. Okay. I didn't see him. And we have to go back here so that we can aim. Right in his face? No. Almost. No. The bars protect him?
You can't evade the shadow.
Oh, come on. Oh, perfect.
That's the last one. Or not.
Let's prepare everything we might need. And then let's go. Okay. No, I don't want a Deathbringer gun. I want to pillage the guys here. Leave it. From this perspective, Aloy looks like a kid that wants that specific toy and picks it up, even though you tell her not to.
For a moment, anyway.
Then get moving. You have to find Gaia.
Okay. Oopsie.
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge.
Is it just me, or does her sweater
you probably noticed that only
look
about a third
like
of you
the
are
one
robotics
Luz
engineers?
Noceda from
The rest,
the
experts in
Owl
machine
House wears? Like, I think it's the same colors and also the same positioning of the colors. I don't remember. Whatever. I watched it recently and I really appreciated it. It's a very nice series. I recommend it to you guys.
Sobek's office.
I guess you can find it on, yeah, Disney Plus.
More clips.
Yes.
Careful now.
So we're going to enter Elizabeth Sobek's office. The woman we so long heard about. We're gonna look inside her office and read her stuff. And how can we do such a bad thing? Go through someone else's documents, important stuff, military. Well, apparently, Horizon Zero Dawn wasn't really military, as we watched before, as Sobek was speaking. Horizon Zero Dawn's intention is that to bring back life on Earth, that's all. But in order to complete this project, they apparently needed to recruit civilians.
See if anything is left.
And so it somehow was something related to a certain degree, at least, to the military. Now, where do we go from here? Okay. It's still very cold these days.
Hades. Zero Dawn's extinction failsafe protocol.
Okay, so each of these people
Looks like the only way onwards.
is talking about a specific
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crowned
entity, let's call it that way, that is controlled by Gaia, which is the main program. Let's call them programs. These guys, these men, these women are talking about programs that are controlled by Gaia, which is the main one. Each of them has a function, and Gaia is the one who, you know,
Humans would respond inside such places.
controls them all.
All Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
Manages. Oh my god.
The hatch would
I
open.
don't even know if I pronounced it well enough.
To hold something. Some component that got removed.
Okay. Ooh. Something blue. Okay.
The Alpha Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Baby. Baby who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive? There will be no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
Eclipse.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
Still alive. Good. I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child. My entire life, I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty. That I was destined for glory as a great champion of the sun. Even when Jiran was murdered, even when Meridian fell, I never doubted my destiny. Until you came along. When I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind. As sure as the sun rises and falls each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I failed. How? Why? With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist, a simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
See that scar on your cheek? You didn't get to finish.
Yes, I remember. He fought well. For a savage.
His name was Rost, and he was a better man than you could ever hope to be.
The better man is the one who doesn't end up with his guts steaming on the ground. No, it wasn't him. I could have finished you before he attacked. But I didn't. This failing troubled my thoughts, haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events. You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere at dig sites and kill my men. Conversely, I was meant to capture you. Here. So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun. Everything as it was meant to be. Predestined and preordained.
Spare me the religious justifications. You can dress up your cruelty in holy clothes and words if you want. But under it all, you're just a murderer.
An odd slight coming from you. You've become quite a murderer yourself, child.
A killer of killers, not a murderer. But I wouldn't expect you to know the difference. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Karja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, dark to light.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn. Whatever's left of it. You fail to grasp the point. As surely as you've been conquered, so has all doubt. And with certainty of belief comes unstoppable force.
Then get in this cage and put your faith to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
The circle has closed. Every element is in its proper place, exactly where it belongs. The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose. A sacrificial animal. Oh, speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you. After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east to rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the sacred land. I ordered every Nora killed. I was hoping to catch you there, but alas, it all seems to have been unnecessary.
Why butcher dozens of innocents for no gain? It's a waste of effort.
You're right. I won't even be there to enjoy it. In any case, I couldn't recall the order even if I wished to. Thanks to your destruction of the network, communication over distances is impossible. You not only doomed yourself, but an entire tribe. Do we not see the scorching judgment of the sun in these events? Your focus. Such a powerful device, isn't it? And yet, so fragile. So you see, this time, I did not hesitate. The knife has already been twisted. nature faithful. Rejoice! Our years in shadow are over. A new dawn trembles on the horizon. A new day soon to break. And when it does, the false Sun King will be dead, and Holy Meridian ours once more. In this, I have become an instrument of prophecy. All halves of nature join to one cause. Shadow to sun, light to dark, night to day. Behold! Hold your seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes? How else could shadows such as these prowl in broad light of day? Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our cause? Many years ago, to consecrate this great ring, the Radiant Duran ordered many faithless, crushed beneath the hooves of the behemoth. Mighty is the behemoth in the eye of the sun, but it is mightier still, infused with the power of shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die. Let her be the first of thousands!
Are up on the platform. There's no way out of this ring. Maybe I could use its strength against it.
Oh, yeah. I remember now. Okay, so... where are my weapons?
That makes a mess.
I don't see them. Ouch. Where are the weapons?
I should try luring the behemoth into the pillars.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So I should first.
That did it.
Okay.
One more pillar and that platform will come down. And my weapons with it.
Ouch. Okay,
Get out of
let's
the way.
take that one. Come on, here. Charge me.
It's down.
Perfect. And we don't have the focus anymore, so how are we supposed to go on? Aloy knows and we know that the only reason she got this far is the focus she found. A quick show off before the fight starts.
Hey! Guess who got her weapons back? Now you're just a big dumb target.
Oh.
Come and get it!
Okay. Fast arrows go! No, okay, I literally just used these arrows though. As you can see, even if you aim at a strong part of the body, I mean, these are probably not very strong, but still, they still deal damage. Like for instance, on the eyes. That's his strong point. A strong spot. and still they deal damage, so they're good. Probably the best arrows possible, even though each one of them has purpose. I mean, I could just hold. I never tried using fire, but it makes sense because they're corrupted and they're weak to fire. Let's. Okay. Hades symbol on his back.
Silence! Shadows. Kill her.
And we have two corruptors here.
Kill her!
Why leave it to them? Come get me yourself! So you're here. Really here. You risked your life.
Of course I did. If you'd been killed, the Nora's sacred mountain would never have given up its secrets.
Too bad you wasted your time then. Helis destroyed my focus. And the Alpha Registry with it.
Not at all. The whole time I've been monitoring your focus, I duplicated every data file you scanned. Installing that data to a new focus was trivially easy. Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
You're really good at making it impossible to like you, Silence. But I guess I need this.
It's time to see where you were born. Maybe you'll even learn why.
Yeah. Meet the machine that birthed me into this world. Isn't that how you put it?
I'll be off.
Wait.
Yes?
How did you track my location when I wasn't wearing a focus?
Really, Aloy? It doesn't take a genius to surmise that Helis would throw you into the sun ring at high noon. I wore out 2 striders getting here in time, but I did. Now be on your way.
Since when can you override machines?
Ever since you discovered the technique. I had to destroy a corruptor to obtain the necessary parts, of course. But your example showed me how to do that as well. Yet another benefit of monitoring your activities through your focus. Truth be told, the underlying logic of the technique isn't so different from rites practiced by Banuk shamans. Though, of course, far more advanced.
Great. You're welcome, I guess. Helis recognized you back in the Sun Ring. You told me that you'd assisted the eclipse. Not that you knew the man who killed who almost killed me.
So now you know. The man is a serious threat. So let's do all we can to make sure that he and Hades don't succeed.
Right. I'll be on my way. To make matters worse, Helis ordered an Eclipse detachment to attack the Nora's sacred land. The tribe's already weak. They won't stand a chance. You should come with me.
Well, absolutely not. I have preparations to make elsewhere.
What kind of... Why do I bother asking? You're not gonna tell me.
When the time is right, I'll be in touch. I'll contact you later. In the meantime, should you need to return to Shadow Carja territory, I brought armor to conceal your identity.
You think of everything, don't you?
One of us has to. Aloy, when you were recovering the Alpha Registry down in the Zero Dawn bunker, I was needlessly cruel. For your sake, I hope there is someone waiting there for you inside the mountain. Not a what, but a who. Yeah!
So, Aloy, apparently, as she herself said, was birthed by a machine. We escaped the Sun Ring. Silence finally showed up and helped us. And apparently, the Nora tribe is in danger, and we are now going to help them.